You'll notice right out there by the river, it is blooming amazing. And you guys maybe can't see this, but that smoke over there that's right there is actually pollen that is popping up off of the trees. It looks like a smoke line, but it's not a smoke line. It's actually pollen that's blowing off those trees right there. But what I wanted to say that today, what's amazing about this is that there's several different levels of blooming where we live in Cleveland right now. The dogwoods and the azaleas and the red buds, they're just blooming just everywhere, and the oak trees they're budding out, and the red maples, and just all of this gorgeous stuff is going on. And when you get to higher elevations, it hasn't quite gotten there. And I feel like that today some of you may be comparing yourself to other people, maybe comparing where you are in life to where other people are in life. And that's not really a fair comparison. And as we looked at these trees that are right here beside me, we can see that these trees, there's some pine trees that are blooming, but you can barely see any buds. But on the way up here, we saw all kinds of trees budding out. We saw new blooms everywhere and all these things. And I just wanted to encourage you that just because you may not see on your life what somebody else sees doesn't mean that you are not blooming. It just means that you may be at a higher elevation. You may be at a place where you are waiting for more sunshine or more warm days. Or if you're blooming and someone else is not, don't judge them by their lack of blooming. Instead, pray for them that the favor of God would continue to rest on their life. And I just wanted to give you guys a blessing for today at this view and let you know that God knows exactly where you are. He knows your exact time to bloom. He knows your exact time to bud out. He knows when you will be the most at the peak of what God has asked you to do. And just because you're 23 and you haven't done something that someone else is 23 has done, or just because you are 45 and you haven't done what someone else had done at 45, doesn't mean that you are a late bloomer. It doesn't mean anything other than God knows perfectly well what your season and your best time are. So you give it over to Him, and He will give it right back to you, and you will bloom in due season. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.